Bears and your Eastern Hancock Royals. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Golden Bears. The 5'8" sophomore, number 1, Connor Baker. 5'11" junior, number 22, Cohen West. 5'8" sophomore, number 24, Corbin Lester. 6'2" sophomore, number 32, Chandler Breedlove. And 6'3" sophomore, number 35, Isaac Middleton. The Golden Bears are coached by Mr. Jackson Thornburg. And now for your Royals. Starting at one guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 2, Parker Robertson. Also at guard, a 5'10" freshman, number 11, Noah Maddox. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 32, Luke Lewis. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 41, Gavin Jenkins. And at forward, a 6'1" freshman, number 55, Drew Morris. Your Royals are coached by Mr. Joe Paxton.
All righty, folks. Welcome here to Eastern Hancock High School as we get ready for the JV game. Now, they did not list number 24. That's not – you said that's Carter Duncan, right? But they didn't say Carter Duncan's name. They said Connor Baker, Cohen West, Corbin Lester.
Oh, that must be Lester then. All right.
Is Lester wearing 24?
Yeah, there's no 30 out there, so.
Okay, so Corbin Lester must be wearing.
I wasn't listening to names. I was just looking at numbers.
I was just listening to names.
Well, that's when we make a good pair. It's like peanut butter and chocolate. Or bananas if you're.
I was going to say bananas and mayonnaise.
Oh, okay. That's one way. Peanut butter and bananas is Elvis as Maddox gets the tie up there. Nice job, Noah.
We're already on our food of the day here.
There we go.
Less than a minute in. Yeah, you never had bananas with mayonnaise and peanuts on top of them?
I have not.
Kentucky dressed bananas.
All right, fair enough. It does not surprise me that comes from Kentucky.
Jenkins got away with the walk there.
Yep.
Lewis has been on fire from 3 like the last weekend, the whole weekend.
It's like quite the drop down from Greenfield Central.
Although I tell you what, this you talk about just the atmosphere, because this.
Well,
or just talk about the pressure,
the school level and the pressure and everything else. Yeah, I know. I think it's a pretty good Monroe Central team. Coach Paxton told me it's like a 50-50 game. He thinks so.
I know the varsity level. It's going to be I think it's going to be a bloodbath at the varsity level.
Wow.
Watching them play, it's a really good Monroe Central team. That one tipped around. Noah Maddox got the rebound. Nice job, Noah.
It was the right idea. I think just a little late on that, maybe a bounce pass. It's stolen by Lester.
Breedlove drives. Nice job by Jenkins to tie him up.
Good help.
Yep. West to Baker. Middleton drives the left hand, puts it up, gets the roll. Isaac Middleton.
Yep, soft touch.
So he gets the scoring going. Lewis really trying to be deliberate here to get it into Morris.
I like that move. Look at that.
Nice job by Drew.
And I like the turn in and then pivot back to the strong hand. Very nicely done.
You can tell, I heard Coach Paxton yell, "Get out of the way." They're trying to clear out and just let Drew post up Breedlove there, which is, they're either going to have to let him try to fight with them or they're going to sit there and have to start double teaming.
Right, absolutely. And we know Drew can pass, so I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't be worried about that double team either.
And probably going right at Breedlove because he's already picked up his first foul. So all knotted up at 2. Here, Coach Thornburg over here yelling, "Screen somebody."
Is that kind of like the get 'em in football or tackle? Block somebody. Oh, short.
That was short. Parker Robertson with the rebound. Maddox gets the lane.
I like that. Oh, used the backboard.
That's
okay. We'll call it a pass.
A little too hard on that one. But it all works out. West gets cut off over here to Middleton. Middleton gets too far in and lays it up.
Yeah, he was able to turn the corner and nobody got over to help.
Drew was a step slow and the help was a step slow. Knotted at 4. There's pass into Drew. There's the double team. Drew with the little soft half hook. No. I think Gavin just needs to come down with that and go back up instead of trying to tip it in.
Get a little fancy.
Yeah, it's going to be a travel as Cohen West goes to the floor with it. Each team with one turnover here is Lewis to Robertson to Maddox. You get the screen right there. Good cross screen over, gets Drew open. Beat.
He's trying to avoid the foul.
I know, he's just got to go through it. You can't do that. Middleton pulls the trigger, no. Robertson with the rebound, his second. Parker pushes the pace. Nice curl there by Parker. Lost it coming up. Drew steps out for 3. No good. Rebounded by Corbin Lester. Lester drives, kicks. Now West drives. Awkward shot. Ooh.
I think he thought he got fouled, and I can't argue with him. Yeah.
I didn't see who grabbed that rebound. Parker? I'll give it to Parker. Isaac Lewis uses the screen. Long 2 from Lewis. Rattles it in.
That was the old school jump shot right there.
Lewis has really improved his shooting this year.
I agree. Uh-oh. Nice move.
Baker can't finish. Maddox with the rebound. He's off and running. Oh, blocked from behind. Good hustle there by Lewis, though. And then we're going to get a foul on Baker.
Yeah, that was a good block.
I missed the block. I was trying to see a foul there. Brennan Trueblood, Luke Zelinga, Cash Poindexter come in for the Royals. And looks like Peyton Chamness comes in for the Golden Bears. 6-4 Eastern Hancock lead here. Poindexter
nice
drives.
There we
Youngblood.
go. Really good pass from Luke. And it's nice to have Youngblood back.
Baker drives. Dishes out. Lester. Oh, nice back door. I thought we were going. I wasn't sure if they're going to get the foul or a travel first, but Zelinga picks up the first as he fouls Peyton Chamness.
I'm kind of surprised Chamness didn't go up with it. And it may have gotten blocked, but I think he would have gotten fouled regardless, and he would have been shooting a couple free throws.
Yep. Chamness to Lester at the volleyball line. The one thing, this Golden Bear varsity team shoots a lot of threes. Their JV, I don't think has attempted one yet.
Well, that's interesting.
Their varsity shoots just as many as we do. Blocked by Poindexter, rebounded by Lewis. Goes the other way. Finds Noah on the wing.
Oh,
Maddox.
Money. You could see that one coming.
11-4 Eastern Hancock lead, under a minute to play now. Middleton trying to get by Trueblood, can't do it, goes up over him, no. Luke Lewis wide open, no. Zalinga there for the rebound. Oh, putback rolls around. Lewis, oh. Even looking at Luke's face, Luke went, nah, that was out on me.
I think it was. We'll take it. Let's see, loyal Royal Dwayne House down there for the Royals taking some pictures.
With Noah wide open.
Yeah.
Missed him. Zalinga fouled. It's going to be probably the reach in on Connor Baker there. Nope.
Yeah, he should be shooting.
We're going to give it to Cohen West.
It looked good to me. Like, West didn't move, had his arm straight up. But
I thought they were going to get Baker on the reach.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
Z hits the first.
Good hustle. That's what we expect from Youngblood.
Nice job by Youngblood. I don't even know how he got that one saved in there, but 15 seconds left. Eastern leads 12-4.
Oh. They must have said he leaned into it, but I thought that was good.
Baker with 4 on the clock. Over here to Lester, wild shot, can't get to go. Into the first quarter, the Royals lead by 8, 12-4. Step aside and hear from our friends at the IHSAA.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So, check out this. We'll look at this again in the varsity game, but homecoming week, they did a raffle where students could get pizza and get to sit on a couch and watch the game and eat pizza, which I'm guessing all 38 people that are watching right now are doing the exact same thing.
Probably.
Sitting on their couch watching pizza, watching these young Royals eat pizza.
None of our viewers are risking getting hit in the face with the ball, though, because they were on TikTok rather than watching the game. Nope, nearly a steal from Lewis. Got away with a foul there, too. Poindexter comes down with the rebound. Oh, beautiful.
Nobody gets to Youngblood.
Yep, lost in transition.
Luke with a couple assists now in the game. Hi, Phyllis Ellis, talking in the chat.
That is Addie Tritipo's grandma.
Oh.
The Ellis's great people.
I didn't know that.
Very, very.
The Tritipos are great people.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Very kind and generous. Nice shot.
Deep three by Taylor, no. Youngblood rebound.
He was mad he went a quarter without a rebound.
Yeah, he was. Lays it up and in, goes all the way.
Yep, end to end. Right now, it's Youngblood 4, Golden Bears 4.
Yes. Taylor backs it back out. Chamness now. Nice move by Eli Friend. Chamness cut off, throws it away. Right into the hands of Trueblood. Trueblood's just going He's just going. That was a – and then it's going to be our ball. That one went out. Oh, he pointed the wrong way, but that's –
Trueblood's trying to make up for lost time.
yeah, he missed the Greenfield game. He's going to get those reps in right now. No, they are giving it to him.
Yeah, I don't – and maybe he said he stepped on the line or something. I don't know.
It definitely looked like – because Middleton was chasing it out of bounds. Like that was a – not sure how that one works.
Yeah, we've had multiple calls, though, so I won't get upset about that one.
No. 3 from Cohen West. No, we're really forcing them to take quick threes.
Yep.
Our defense has been way more aggressive and forcing them into those tough shots.
The pace has picked up, and I think we play really well at a high pace. Lewis again.
With the exception of that Greenfield game, that was the only time that we haven't. But
because they can outpace us.
You're right. This is a team that plays at its best when it's up tempo. Which our varsity's the same way. We don't, as we turn it over there, our varsity, when we are scoring 60 plus, we're doing really well. But if it's in the 40s or 50s is when we tend to get in kind of a slog and our offense slows down.
Some good defense there from Kyler Bogue.
Trueblood to Morris. Morris was 6 now. Outscored the Golden Bears by himself.
Yeah, I like the way Drew's playing tonight. Very confident.
Maddox Taylor. Kicks it.
That'll be on Drew.
Yep, that was a good drive by Breedlove. Only Drew's first. Team's first.
That's what they seem to be able to get us when they turn the corner up there at the key. Surprised they don't go that way very much.
West with the step back 3, gets it to fall. Talked about them. They hadn't shot a lot of threes, but West with the nifty move there. Lewis right into Morris. Oh.
Yeah, it's clean up top, but not down low.
Breedlove picks up his second with the body. Drew perfect on the first. See if he can go 2 for 2. He went 0 for 2 on this first one, so.
Even it out. Youngblood gets a break. No, Maddox comes back in. There you go. Good call.
He's got 8. We're at the halfway point of the second quarter. Bogue drives and somehow gets that one up and in. Jenkins finds Noah. 3 on the way from Noah. In and out. Cohen West takes it away from Morris. Don't stop him. Ball gets tipped out to Jenkins. Parker Robertson wide open.
Oh.
Pass to Drew. Drew gets 2 offensive rebounds and a layup for Drew.
That's too bad Parker missed that. It was a beautiful driving kick from Lewis.
So Drew now with 10. And a steal. Flips it ahead to Jenkins.
Oh, rolls off the rim. Dang it.
That right hand, just not as confident there around the rim as he is with the left.
Yep.
Like you talk about picking up the pace, when we can force quick shots here, that's been the difference. When they can kind of set up and sit there and prod and then get that drive, that's when they've had their success. Lewis too strong. Morris flies in, and then Cohen West looks like he's going to pick up his second foul.
I love that. He's crashing the boards hard, although I think the big man is gassed. I saw him look over at Coach Paxton looking for a breather, but you got to shoot these two. If you want to get out, Drew, you got to make them. Hey.
Well, you have to make the second.
True. So Poindexter for Robertson.
Caden Dance comes in. Middleton comes back in. Baker comes back in. Drew no good.
Oh. Well, that's got to be white ball. There
Yeah,
was
it is.
2 yellow guys fighting over it. Yeah, so Zelinga comes down and throws Zelensky out because I'm reading about Ukraine. All right.
Thought maybe you were watching a Rick Moranis movie.
Oh, got a little excited there. It was the right idea, Z.
Or no, it's not. I'm thinking Zelensky was Tommy Boy, right? Wasn't that?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I think it was Rick Moranis, but it was that was the what is it? The Auto Parts King.
Yep. Say you're out in the car. Maybe this biscuit is your car, and it's something like that. And I make it grand. Good job, Noah. Oh, Tommy boy. A lot of good life lessons from Tommy boy, including brothers don't shake hands, they got a hug. Man, it looks like we got the band tonight, and they're moving the Shaws.
You got to feel for the Shaws.
Yeah.
Jenkins is going to pick up that foul. We had the band last week against Union County, so nice to see him back-to-back weeks. .44 seconds. Dance drives. He got the corner.
Yep.
Gets in a little too deep, but makes it work.
That was a really nice move. He got Maddox on his back, and Noah couldn't really do anything.
16-point Royal lead here.
I think that would be the one thing that worries me so far with our defense if I was Coach Paxton. We've just not done a really good job of getting that curl into the lane, kind of like that. Good job, Noah.
Second time in a row Noah's taken it to the left and gotten to the rim like that.
Now some good help from Zelinga.
Ooh. Heave no good from Maddox Taylor. And the halftime intermission, Eastern Hancock leads 29-11, 18-point lead. Expanded that 8-point lead that we had at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, it was some good work, and a lot of that work being done by the big man, Drew Morris. 7 points in that quarter.
Yep, so 11 overall for him. He's got as many as the Golden Bears. So let's step aside and we'll take a break, and we'll return here in about 9 minutes with the second half of the JV game.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
So high-speed connectivity through the internet is one of those things that's like having air to breathe. Today, healthcare has become virtual. People will be able to access their healthcare provider via the internet. We do a lot of virtual monitoring. So we will have patients that have remote monitoring gear that are placed in their home and on themselves, and that has to be uploaded through the internet. Virtual connections. We can't do that without a partner like 9 Star Connect.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
Hancock Regional Hospital and 9 Star Connect have had a relationship for decades. We share a joint mission to support the development of this county. We want this to be the best place in America to live. We, as a healthcare provider, need telecom support, we need utility support, and so in our various locations, we access the services of 9 Star Connect. We would not have been able to do that without that partnership with 9 Star Connect.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
It's a harsh fact of life, but failure is inevitable.
You can work harder than you ever thought possible and still lose.
Sometimes someone else is simply better than you.
While life teaches us that we will sometimes lose, education-based athletics teach us how to deal with those losses in a mentally healthy way. I'm Bella Miller-Krieger from University High School.
And I'm Charlie Hosnow from Forest Park High School. With our coaches and teammates supporting us, student athletes learn how to move past the letdown and focus on the next point, the next play, and the next game.
We learn that negative energy is wasted energy, and that no matter how many times we fall short, as long as we are learning and never give up, we'll ultimately win.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and the resiliency they build by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is overcoming adversity. This is developing mental toughness. This is your IHSAA.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, talking about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner Neidig unavailable for us this week, so Assistant Commissioner Brian Lewis joins us. Tell you what, it's a pretty big weekend now for the IHSAA. We are into girls wrestling. It is fantastic. It has gone well. First time we've done this. I would think that the enthusiasm and the excitement is unparalleled, quite frankly.
Robert Falcons has done a phenomenal job of getting this off the ground, and we're excited for the inaugural girls wrestling state finals held at the fairgrounds tomorrow. And I believe we start wrestling at 10 o'clock in the morning and run through the day with the finals starting about 7 p.m. tomorrow night. But we're really, really excited to celebrate these young ladies and the culmination of the first season and crown us some state champions.
It's an interesting thing to look at how we talk about process all the time in our world of athletics, and this is part of the process. This is a process of a groundswell of support from the student athletes and administrators, and I think it's a lesson for fans to understand this doesn't happen overnight, and there is in fact a very detailed and thorough process to bring something like this to fruition.
Absolutely. And, with all our sports, these are things that are planned out far in advance. And girls wrestling is one of those things that's been coming down the pipeline for 3, 4, 5 years, and compliments to the Coaches Association for doing such a phenomenal job hosting a state tournament in the last few years in girls wrestling and working with the association and getting us to the point that, they came through the emerging sport process, and this year being the first year that they're an IHSA recognized sport. And we're really excited about crowning our first state champions in girls wrestling tomorrow evening.
How many young ladies are involved in competition throughout the state?
That's a great question because that's a moving target, but I know we're well over, 1,400 girls wrestlers across the state when this season started. And, we're going to culminate with some state champions tomorrow night, but that doesn't even begin to touch all the student athletes that, have had an opportunity to participate in an IHSA sport that they've not had that opportunity before now. And again, that's a tribute to our schools, our administrators, our coaches associations, and, the leadership under Robert Falcons.
Back when I was in high school, back in the 60s, this is before the IHSA state finals for girls had started. And so you can imagine sports offerings were very few, not only for girls, but also for boys. We didn't have nearly as many championships then as we do now. And the emergence of sports, the numbers of sports, the new ones, it's just been incredibly fun as a sports fan to watch and see the rise of opportunities for boys and girls around the state.
Absolutely. Over the years, you're always seeing, one sport come on here and there, and we're fortunate that we're going to celebrate 2 new sports in the 24-25 school year with girls wrestling state championships and then the first ever boys volleyball state championships in the spring. And so, we've been fortunate to massage that emerging sport process and get more student athletes involved and work together with our coaches associations to continue to offer more opportunities for student athletes across the state to be able to participate. And, again, we can't do these things without complimenting our schools and the athletic administrators and the coaches, principals, superintendents that have helped make this possible, because every one of these opportunities that is put out there for student athletes, it takes people to put those events on. It takes people to organize those and make those opportunities available. And so we commend all the people that continue to go above and beyond for student athletes across the state.
Brian Lewis, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA. We're talking about Girls Wrestling Championship this weekend at the Fairgrounds Coliseum. Brian, thank you for your time. Have a great weekend, and congratulations to you and everyone at the IHSAA.
I appreciate, Coach, having us on and everything that you do for student athletes across the state.
Thanks for listening to.
All right, thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner there, as they said. Eastern Hancock ball here to start the third quarter of the JV game. The Royals lead by 18. Looks like we've got Baker, Friend, Chamness, Middleton, and I think that's Breedlove for the Golden Bears. Royals have Lewis, Jenkins, Maddox, Morris, and Robertson, starters for the Royals.
I think the thing I liked the most about that first half was just we played such a crummy couple of quarters against the Cougars last weekend, that to come out and just shrug it off and move on, play with a lot of confidence. I mean, that shot right there, it looked like Maddox was looking backwards over his shoulder for the reverse. Effortless.
Middleton. Oh. Maddox, I thought, had him clean, but I think the ref saw Drew catch him on the arm beforehand.
No, they actually gave it to Maddox.
No. So Middleton to the line to shoot 2.
We might need to meet with the refs afterwards and let them know we've got a pretty good view up here. And our replays help us. So. Oh, you got the first.
No good. Drew grabs that one. It's 4th rebound. Maddox for 3, short. Oh. Jenkins tipped that one. I thought he was going to grab it, but Chamness ends up with it.
I think he was lucky not to get the non-over-the-back call.
The call formerly known as, or that parents think should be known as over the back.
Yep, nice steal from Maddox.
Lewis getting ridden there by Baker. Are they going to call a foul underneath? Nope, we're going to call Baker.
Yeah, he got a little push when Luke spun back, I think. We got a shift change going on for the Bears here. You don't often see all 5 go unless it's the end of a game.
Cohen West, Kyler Bogue, Caden Dance, Corbin Lester, and is this Cooper Houston's first sighting of the game? Oh, we had Drew underneath, but Parker, I didn't realize how open he was.
Yeah. Rebound from Jenkins.
Back up and in. Gavin's first points of the game.
I think that just illustrates how balanced our JV team is. We saw that last week on Friday night where it was spread out pretty good.
Well, Noah Maddox with, I want to say a career high of 9. He may have some, like in a blowout game, he may have scored 9, but in a close game, 9's definitely his high. Take there by Bogue. His 4th point. 33-14. Jenkins.
Oh, right idea. Bounce came up a little high.
Tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Royals.
Yep. Funny, I watched. He made that call, and Lewis just nods his head like, "Yeah, I know."
Cross screen. Good anticipation by Noah, but Drew goes down.
Yeah, and I don't know if he slipped or
I can
stepped
see
on
a wet spot right by between the R and the N.
Okay.
In the blue part of the paint, I can see a little wet spot right there. Apparently nobody else can, but there's like a reflection right where there's a glare.
Right.
And I think he might have hit that.
Yeah,
that was a good take there by Dance. He got fouled. Now he's going to go to the line.
And that's kind of that same thing they were successful on in the first half, like curling into the lane.
Parker Robertson's first. Now nobody for the Royals has more than 1 foul, so foul's not going to come into play here. Parker pleading his case to the official, but Parker, usually they don't change the call.
Right.
So,
but I promise it wasn't me. Oh, okay.
Let me go over here and change it.
Yes.
Hits the second. Now, if this was the NBA, and it was one of the superstars, absolutely they'd change that call.
Yep, they might.
Nice tip from Trueblood to Maddox. Jenkins.
Oh, bringing the rain.
That one definitely. I don't even know how to describe that shot.
You got to assume that slipped a little bit. I mean, Gavin's got a high arcing shot anyway, but that one was almost got the rafters. That could be on Maddox. Yep.
His second. That. If it had gotten the rim, it would have gotten a really nice, nice soft bounce.
Yep. Point extra in for Jenkins.
Under 4 to play here in the third quarter.
Nobody moving. I mean, that had to have been close to a 5-second call.
Yeah. Say hello to everybody at home. Another foul. We got foul happy here all of a sudden.
Lewis or Robertson. Parker again. He must have swatted down. I didn't think he had a positioning. I thought he was all right.
Maybe his explanation backfired.
That could be. I'll show you, kid.
High three, no good. Offensive board by Lester. Turnaround, tough shot by Cohen West. He's got 5. Golden Bears with 17. Nice crossover. Trueblood, lost the handle on it. Lester going the other way, gets it to fall. His first points. Coach Paxton wants a timeout to kind of slow his team down and talk everything over. And we're going to take a break and hear from our friends at NASA.
Are you guys ready for prom?
Yeah, I am. Are you going for prom royalty?
Yeah, I'm going to try and win this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Reagan, look out!
All right, folks, welcome back here. And we're in the midst of the third quarter where Eastern Hancock leads by 14. We just had it up to 19, but a quick 5 points by the Golden Bears have cut this and got the Golden Bears a little momentum here.
I think we'll be a little more deliberate on offense this next possession.
Yeah, we've had 2 turnovers in the last 3 possessions. And
yeah, you don't want to relax when you've got a lead just because of that lead. So good teaching opportunity for Coach Paxton and settle the guys down and get them back into rhythm.
Just a note as we get started here, if you're going to be planning on watching tomorrow night's game, we are not traveling tomorrow night. That is the 9-star game of the week. And I've not talked to Shenandoah's AD, but they typically do a live stream as well. So we won't be there, so you can check it out on 9-star now.
There's another one, and that was really not a clean pass.
Dance with the steal and the layup. I don't think that's what Coach Paxton wanted out of the timeout.
I mean, we were running the offense. We just didn't make a good pass. Got kind of lazy.
Shot no good. Another rebound for West. Three from Dance. No. Tipped out. Poindexter with it.
Right now, Bears are out hustling us. Oh, right idea. They're going to call a kick. I like that idea.
No, they're going to call a jump because I don't think either official saw it.
All right.
I looked at him. The guy on the far side threw up his hands like, I don't know what happened. So
yep, you're right. I didn't see that. I was watching underneath. All right. I like that from Luke, though. That was a good look. Morris checks back in from Maddox. So this will go as a jump ball to the Golden Bears, so the Royals will get the next possession.
2:09 to go here in the third. 12-point Eastern Hancock lead. West flips it to Dance, who drives and lost the handle on it. Lewis's floater's no good. And we got away with the foul there because West got shoved in the back as much as anything. If you watch this, we kind of knocked into West. Not as bad as I thought when watching the replay, but nice take by Lewis. Lost it into the hands of Lester.
Yeah, he saw Zelinga open and wanted to pass to him, but unsuccessful.
Lester gets in and gets hacked.
Well, that's going to be Lewis again.
Lewis had a look like it was on somebody else. It is going to go against Lewis. Only Lewis is first. So Lester now at the line to shoot two. Too strong on the first. Ooh. Too strong, but got the roll on that one. They're 1 of 2 on all 3 of their attempts to the line.
Wow.
So
it's kind of strange.
3 different guys, too. Poindexter. Looks like we're really trying to be deliberate here, but Poindexter has it stripped.
Yeah, right now it's not been a good quarter for the Royals.
No, 4 turnovers this quarter, and then Poindexter, that's going to be bonus as he bumps into Cohen West. And that's going to send Cohen West to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Robertson's going to come back in for the Royals.
Talk about those fouls of frustration. I think he got bumped a little bit down here, lost the handle on it, and was frustrated, wanted to make a play happen.
Yep, and that was Lewis the time before.
Yep.
Sometimes you just got to ride out a bad quarter. You don't want to make it worse.
Short on that one. Youngblood, oh, what a steal.
Yeah, even that. I mean, that's good position. And
oh, that one's out on Trueblood.
There we go. They're going to say, who is that? Cooper Houston had his foot out of bounds when he touched it when they were fighting. So,
okay.
Got to stay with the Royals.
Trueblood for 3. Oh. Short, but got his own board.
There you go, Drew. All right, that's all right.
Bounce. Still going to go to the line, though. Foul went on 11, Kyler Bogue.
That might be one of the farthest post moves I've ever seen. He had to have been about 15 feet out.
And just backed him down from out there.
It's like old school NBA.
One of 2. Trueblood, offensive rebound. His putback, no good. We're going to get
I don't know about that.
I don't either. I thought that was a jump ball there.
Yeah, they called it a shooting foul.
Well, no, it's a bonus.
Oh, okay.
Watch this one on the replay. I thought they had dual possession here.
Yeah, and Trueblood was in front of him when he grabbed it. They must have called a foul because he came down behind, and it looked awkward, but I don't know. I disagree with that call.
23 seconds. Bogue misses the first.
Another 1 for 2.
5 trips to the line, 1 for 2 on all of them.
They are consistent.
10-point lead for Eastern Hancock. Lewis gets the screen.
Yeah, that should have been a travel. Hit it, Parker.
Up and over the backboard with 5 seconds left here.
It's a good play.
Yes, it was. You got to get a little bit of token pressure here, good, just so they can't get it real clean. Cohen West puts up the tough shot, no good. Into the third quarter, Eastern Hancock leads by 10, 34-24. You are listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Are you tired of unreliable internet? 9 Star Connect's high-speed fiber internet is here to change that. With dedicated fiber lines, you'll experience unparalleled reliability while staying connected 24/7, lightning-fast speeds, and competitive pricing. We work for you, delivering the best services at affordable rates to our local neighbors. Upgrade to 9 Star's fiber internet today. Visit 9starconnect.com to learn how we can keep you connected. Your reliable choice for high-speed internet. 9 Star Connect.
How about this for scoring this quarter for the Golden Bears as I was adding this up? Dance, 1 basket, 1 free throw. Bogue, 1 basket, 1 free throw. West, 1 basket, 1 free throw. Lester, 1 basket, 1 free throw. And Middleton just had a free throw. Talk about spreading it out and doing it 2 different ways.
Right.
They cut that 18-point deficit down to 10. Did they ever have it to 9? I think. No, I don't think they ever got it down into single digits.
No, it did not go underneath, but they were working that way.
So Lewis, Jenkins, Trueblood, Morris, and Robertson, your typical starters on the floor now for the Royals. I think right now, if you're Coach Paxton, he's talking about play your game and don't turn it over. Trueblood to Robertson.
There it is.
Lester drives.
That's the travel.
That's the travel.
Yep, and that was a combination of Trueblood's good defense and Drew kind of hedging toward it to force him to adjust. Got like a three-man weave going on. Not enough English.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Dance with the tough shot. Gives him 7 off the bench. An 11-point Eastern Hancock lead.
Kick, shot, good. Oh, I thought that was it.
I did too, but we get the foul on the rebound. Isaac Middleton fouls Drew Morris.
Yep, and that's Drew getting position. Into the big man, but long arms of Middleton blocks that one.
Lester gets the roll.
I think that should have gone anyway.
I think so too.
Trueblood hit the backboard, right?
I thought so. I think that would have been a goaltend even if it hadn't gone in.
Got away with a push-off there.
Drew with the board. Oh, and then, not a good possession if you're a Golden Bear fan because the Royals kind of got away with one. So Drew gets the offensive board, though. Again, talking about the positioning. Then that foul was on Cohen West, his third.
Morris makes the first. I'd like to see us go Drew heavy here for a minute or so.
That's when our offense has been at its best when we force feed Drew and make them collapse.
Yep.
Dance knifes through, can't get the roll, and Trueblood with the rebound. That was a little too easy, but fortunately Dance couldn't get the spin to go down.
Shoot.
Cohen West for 3, no. Middleton's little hook shot is good.
Bears are really hustling for loose balls right now.
Well, we had 2 turnovers at the halftime break. We now have 9, so 7 here in the second half. Oh, nice pass. Maddox.
It just needs to get the glass on that one.
Yep. Three from Bogue, no. Trueblood grabs it.
Let's run a set here. Or that.
Too strong. Trueblood with the offensive board.
And Gavin gets a stolen. He thought he got fouled, nearly traveled.
Coach Paxton not happy because no foul, but I think he was more so at just our offense has become non-existent as far as running a set, like you said. We're just kind of attacking when we don't necessarily need to. As Middleton gets his 5th point of the quarter, and it's now a 5-point game halfway through. And again, I know Coach Paxton's upset about the lack of a call, but at the same time, I think he's upset with his own team.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is where we need Hicks mic'd up so we can overhear what's going on.
And see what Coach Paxton's saying to his team here.
Can we clip this on Huddle Forum of the actions of crazy shots?
If we could get, just need Cash to move to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to listen to what he has to say.
Uh-huh.
So, you guys are getting your money's worth on this JV game. Royals went out to a 19-point lead at one point, all the way back down to 5. And they've done it with a lot of subs. The only starters that are out there right now are Middleton and Lester as well.
Yep.
So, but a couple subs on there. They've been playing a lot of different guys.
It's been a lot of hustle from the Bears this half, and it's forcing us into turnovers and wild shots.
38-33 Eastern Hancock ball. Calm down and just play basketball.
Good pass.
Gets
there.
it in True Blood. Now we're trapping here on D. Oh, there we go. Deflection by True Blood, steal by Maddox. Noah's just too late throwing that. He kind of telegraphed it to Gavin just a little too late.
Oh, hey, nice job, Drew. Draws the foul from Middleton.
So that's their third, so inching towards the bonus there. Eastern still has 0 fouls in the quarter here. Noah. There we go. Dropped it on purpose to try to do that.
Yes.
So you get the.
It's like the fumble Ruski.
Good to go. Middleton trapped, gets it to Lester.
I just don't like this. I don't like the swiping with the arm. We're going to get called for a foul.
Yep. Breedlove and True Blood tipping it.
He jumped out 3 times for that one.
Again, 9-point Eastern Hancock lead here. Yeah, I love that aggression. I just don't think we need to swat at it quite so much there.
It's a little too tight of a passing lane. Oh, they're going to give. Oh!
Let's watch it on the replay here.
Yeah, Luke took it on the chin, but.
Our camera kind of moved right as it went. I don't know.
I was watching his feet. He may have taken a step back, but he definitely did not take a step into it. That's a tough call.
Yeah, he moves his right foot a touch. I don't know. I feel for you there because I could see that going.
Yep, and he got a shot that looked like a shot to the jaw also, which is insult to injury.
So Breedlove converts the 3-point play. Back to a 6-point lead. So was it Baker just came back in for them?
Yeah.
We've thrown some dangerous passes tonight that I keep seeing. Oh,
just like that. I mean, there's no defender there, but that's
something.
Yes. I don't know. We practiced that one.
But right now, I mean, if the Golden Bears aren't going to get out and pressure, we can just run this thing out. But some of those, like we've thrown a couple of those skip passes that could get picked if they would just go for it.
Yeah, touch foul, basically to break up the rhythm of the offense. One more will put us in the bonus.
Yep. That's 2 on Kyler Bogue. Now you want to get it. Lewis is your best free throw shooter, so you want to get it to him and force them to foul Luke. Cohen West picks up his 4th, and that'll send Drew to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, West is shocked that they call a foul, but they were both bodying him. I'm not sure what was going to happen when it looks like you're trying to foul people.
Yeah, because it looked like that's what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Nice, Drew sinks the first. Parker's going to come in for Jenkins. Leaves that one short, but Trueblood.
That's a big rebound.
Yeah, it is. And then Trueblood fouled by Middleton. So now Brennan Trueblood going to go to the line. 57 seconds left here in the game. Good on the first. Gives him 9. Make it 10. Got him with 10 points, 9 rebounds.
That's a good night.
Cohen West, air ball. Baker finds Lester. His 3 is going to take a weird miss. Nice save by West. Parker with the, I guess we call that a steal.
Yeah, that's a steal. And he's going to get a chance to shoot.
9-point Eastern Hancock lead. See if we can put it back in double figures here and basically put the game away. You can do that here with 38 seconds remain.
Come on. Yeah, they've not shown they can really make a lot of threes. They've taken a number of them. I think 1 is all they've made. 2.
2.
They've made 2. Okay.
No good. Lester, another board. Oh, that fouls them. That lets them score with the clock stopped. So,
yeah.
Trueblood fouls Bogue. Neither team is shooting well from the line.
No. Yeah, they were just standing there. I mean, we could have taken 10 seconds off the clock. They weren't going to foul.
Bogue. I was 9 of 18 from the line. And they are 6 of 13.
All right, Robertson. Yeah, that's not good shooting for either team.
Although our camera is not. Sorry, folks.
A couple clutch free throws from Robertson.
Middleton with the long 2, no. Maddox gets tied up with Bogue. It's going to be Golden Bear ball with 12.6 on the clock.
Yeah, good crowd tonight.
It's the winter homecoming.
Yeah.
So always a good time.
Uh-oh. Bogue again. That's going to be Trueblood's 4th. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. So.
Although 10.9, that is not going to be much time to do anything, even 7 points. I say that and we throw it away.
Yeah.
Lester, no good. Maddox grabs it, and that's going to do it Final score of the JV game, Eastern Hancock 47, Monroe Central 40. You got a Paxton Farms player of the game, Coach Knight?
I really liked how Drew came out and played tonight. And you said a couple times, our offense was a lot better when we were running it through Drew. He hustled on the boards. I think I got him unofficially with 7 rebounds. We actually watched him back down a kid from halfway out to the the 3-point line, and so I would have to go with Drew.
I would have to agree. So we got our stats. You working on those?
Efforting. It's a lot of adding.
I've got, I'll go with Monroe Central. All you're adding up ours. Monroe Central, Caden Dance had 7. Kyler Bogue with 9. Cohen West with 6. Corbin Lester with 5. Chandler Breedlove with 3. And Isaac Middleton had 8.
All right, for the Royals, who were led by Morris with 15. Maddox and Trueblood both had 9. Lewis with 6, Robertson with 5, including a couple of clutch free throws there at the end. Zelinga with 1, and Jenkins with 2. Do want to note a couple of things here. Said Brennan had
I had him with 9 boards.
9 boards, yeah, that's what I've got. And I had Drew with 7 boards, which is really, really nice. So not quite as many assists as we were getting the last couple of games, but we did enough. I would say I think this is definitely a learning game, especially that second half.
I would agree.
Learning how to close out some stuff. So.
By the way, I just realized they're doing homecoming stuff.
Oh.
You want to plug that in?
Yeah, not bad.
Michael would like to attend Ball State to study music. Let's give them both a round of applause. And now for our 2025 Winter Homecoming Court. Representing the freshman class, Evan Kinder. Evan is the son of Adam and Tracy Kinder. He is a member of the boys' tennis team and is a member of Hancock County 4-H. Caroline Clark. Caroline is the daughter of Greg and Laura Clark. Caroline participates in golf, tennis, student council, and student advisory committee. Representing the sophomore class, Luke Lewis and Bella Sotelo. Luke is the son of Chris and Tracy Lewis. He is a member of the boys' basketball team. Bella is the daughter of Steve and Candy Sotelo. She participates in basketball and track. Representing the juniors class is Josiah Swagger and Savannah Barrett. Josiah is the son of Paul and Ashley Swagger. He participates in varsity tennis, voice corps leadership team, National Honor Society, and work-based learning. Savannah is the daughter of Whitney Barrett. Savannah participates in wrestling, student council, and Bible study. Representing the senior class are our homecoming king and queen candidates. First up, Luke Schilling and Ellie Meyer. Luke is the son of Eric and Natalie Schilling. He participates in boys basketball, tennis, FFA, and 4-H. Luke will be attending Purdue University studying agriculture systems management and agribusiness. Ellie is the daughter of Eric and Kate Meyer. She participates in volleyball, basketball, track, student council, and National Honor Society. Ellie plans to attend college to further her academic and track careers and major in chemistry pre-dental. Luke Schilling and Ellie Meyer. Our next senior representatives are Gabe Johnson and Laney Parker. Gabe is the son of Hunter Johnson and Katie Olson. He participates in football and wrestling. In the future, Gabe will pursue a career in firefighting. Lainey is the daughter of Mike and Michelle Parker. She participates in volleyball, basketball, student council, National Honor Society, and National and Technical Honor Society. Lainey plans on becoming a dental hygienist. Gabe Johnson and Lainey Parker. Next, we have Corey Lease and Cameron Andrus. Corey is the son of Matt Lease and Bailey Owens. He participates in golf and plans to work at Midwest Mole and travel the country working. Cameron is the daughter of Ben and Amy Andrus. She participates in girls basketball, National Honor Society, and is an IA in the Essential Skills classroom. Cameron is continuing her academic and basketball career at Manchester University and will major in psychology. Corey Lease and Cameron Andrus. Our final senior representatives are Miles Winnan and Maddie Servant. Miles is the son of Douglas and Melissa Winnan. He participates in tennis and National Honor Society. Miles' future plans to continue his academic and tennis career at IU East. Maddie is the daughter of Karen and Barry Servant. She participates in National Honor Society, barrel racing, and volunteers at Harnessing Hope. She plans to go to college for a recreational therapy degree and to pursue a career in equine therapy. Miles Winnan and Maddie Servant. Let's give all of our court members a round of applause for representing Eastern Hancock. And now, your 2025 homecoming queen is Cameron Andrus. Joining her is your 2025 homecoming king, Miles Winnan. Congratulations, Cameron and Miles.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So high-speed connectivity through the internet is one of those things that's like having air to breathe. Today, healthcare has become virtual. People will be able to access their healthcare provider via the internet. We do a lot of virtual monitoring, so we will have patients that have remote monitoring gear that are placed in their home and on themselves, and that has to be uploaded through the internet. Virtual connections. We can't do that without a partner like 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So 9-Star Connect has been a leader in this community for 130 years. They were the ones that made Hancock Regional Hospital one of the most wired hospitals in America 30 years ago. So they have been leading the technology aspect for 130 years. Everything that we do in this county is built on the infrastructure that 9-Star Connect has built for over 100 years.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Are you guys ready for prom?
Yeah, I am. Are you going for prom royalty?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and win this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Reagan, look out! Ah!
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Hancock Regional Hospital and 9-Star Connect have had a relationship for decades. We share a joint mission to support the development of this county. We want this to be the best place in America to live. We, as a healthcare provider, need telecom support, we need utility support, and so in our various locations, we access the services of 9-Star Connect. We would not have been able to do that without that partnership with 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Eastern Hancock High School as we get ready for the varsity matchup tonight between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Monroe Central Golden Bears. Let's take a look at some of the schedule here. Look for first for the Royals. They come into this game with a record of 6-4. They've been on a 5-game winning streak and ran into an absolute buzzsaw. That was Braylon Mullins and the Greenfield Central Cougars last week. Mullins scored 41 to lead the Cougars to a 100-46 victory last Saturday night. But the Royals have dispatched with the 4A part of the schedule, and they can now kind of focus on trying to win a Mid-Eastern Conference title and also prep for the sectional. Those are the next two goals as we move forward. We look at the Golden Bears. They had a nice turnaround this season under the direction of new coach Brian Klein. Coach Klein was previously at Blue River, so that name may sound familiar to you folks. He led the Vikings to a ton of success, and he's got this Monroe Central squad headed in the right direction. Like the Royals, they have big plans for both the Mid-Eastern Conference, where they are still undefeated, and the sectional, where they drop down to 1A, and they've got a realistic path to make a deep tournament run here. So 9-2 on the season. Only losses are to a really good Northeastern team, and then Winchester, who they beat early and lost to by 2 there in the county tourney. Look at the conference standings. Both these teams sitting at 3-0 in conference play, which makes this really the game of the month here in the Mid-Eastern Conference. All eyes are going to be on Charlottesville tonight to see who can come out on top. Both of these teams are undefeated, along with Wapahani, and the winner will place themselves firmly in the driver's seat, where both teams play Wapahani, I think, on February 11th and February 13th. Back 2 nights there back-to-back they play.
We would like to take a moment to recognize some very special guests with us tonight, Eastern Hancock retired staff members. We invite those in attendance to please stand at this time.
I think everybody's standing for the national anthem now.
I think they wanted the retired teachers to stand. But
we're doing that.
Some of the people you see standing have dedicated their time, talent, and care to our school, our students, and our community. Their contributions have left a lasting impact on Eastern Hancock, and we are so grateful for their service. Thank you for being here and for everything you've done for Eastern Hancock retired staff. Let's give them a big round of applause. And now would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Now our keys to the game. I put here shoot, 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 because Eastern Hancock has been on fire.
Welcome to Eastern Hancock High School.
And I think if we can keep that three-point shooting going, it's going to be very important, as well as controlling the glass and getting those offensive rebounds for second chance threes. And for Monroe Central, it's going to be getting to the line. When they get to the line significantly more than the Royals, and that's going to be the key here this evening.
Freshman number 0, Luke Morgan. 5'10", senior number 2, Justice Ullum. A 5'9" junior, number 20, Jackson Conkle. 6'5", senior, number 23, Easton Foster. And a 6-foot senior, number 24, Carter Duncan. The Golden Bears are coached by Mr. Brian Klein. And now for your Royals. Starting at one guard, a 6-foot junior, number 5, Caden Powers. Also at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 15, Landon Loring. At forward, a 6-foot junior, number 25, Eli Manship. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 33, Luke Schilling. And at forward, a 6'4" senior, number 43, Caden Rubel. Your Royals are coached by Mr. Brett Bechtel.
We get ready to start our two players to watch. The leading scorer for the Golden Bears is Easton Foster, coming in averaging 24 points per game. And then Caleb Rutherford has been lighting it up, as we talked about, shooting from deep, shooting 53% from beyond the three-point line, 17 of 32 on the season. Watch out, both of those young men are going to have great games if they want to lead their teams to victory here tonight. Bears with the tip, and we're underway.
And right away, you got Foster with the ball and Manship guarding him.
Nice job by Manship.
Yep.
Forces a rough one, and Powers grabs the board.
Yep, good defense from Eli.
That's what you want right off the bat. Rubel's going to take the three. No good. Powers tips that one out of bounds. It's all right. You got to. So you can see Carter Duncan was kind of like, do I want to get out on him? Do I want to let him shoot it? You got to shoot that and force them to clear that out and clear the lane out and give Loring some lanes to drive.
Yeah, Caden can make that often enough that you do have to respect that shot. Ooh, nice move. Conkle got Powers leaning one way and went the other.
Caden a 30% three-point shooter, so not bad there.
Yeah.
Loring gets the double screen. We got Ullum up in the air, and that's going to send Loring to the line to shoot two.
By the way, I am tired of Ullums after football and basketball for years. Those boys are good athletes.
And Justice's brother Jeremiah is a tremendous wrestler, from what I understand, right? Isn't
he's a beast.
Really fun to watch those two play football, and well, not fun to coach against them, but fun to watch them play.
That's the thing. They're good players, but they can cause you some problems. You got to play in for them.
Their older brother Joey and Jackson, and I mean, it was. You're right. I could do. Manship lost that one out of bounds. I could do without any more Ullums, and I say that with the utmost respect.
Absolutely.
They're in a good family. I know their dad. I've met their dad once or twice. He's a nice guy. Oh, Schilling gets the steal. I couldn't tell if he was going to get it. Can't get the.
Yeah, that was hard because Luke, he had to go up there. And he was too far for the scoop.
Foster, we couldn't get back, and Foster ends up with the open three.
Yeah, that was a good play by the Bears.
5-1 Bear lead. Loring will try to match it. Too strong. Foster grabs the rebound. Those long arms. Take there, Morgan. Morgan only a freshman.
That's what I thought. That's what they said when they announced him. That's good for him.
Foster can't get the step through. Rubel with the rebound.
Eli's looking to push. I like it.
Find Schilling. Now Loring, another deep three from Loring. No. Powers gets his second rebound. Foster kind of messed with that shot a little bit. Morgan and Duncan working it. Now Foster. Spin move. Can't get it to fall. Powers, one more rebound.
Powers looking to play center in the future is the way he's crashing the boards.
Nobody gets back, and Foster's going to get the foul as Manship gets the basket and the foul. And that was just Morgan, the freshman, got turned around, lost Manship, and Foster has to come over and try to block that thing. Good take by Eli. Nice strong take.
Yep, got the friendly roll, too. Thought that was going to fall off.
Anytime you can get a foul on their leading scorer in the first quarter.
Absolutely.
That's never a bad thing. 5-4. Golden Bear lead here. Morgan loses the handle. Ullum picks it up. Morgan to Foster to Conkle. Powers nearly gets the steal. What do we have?
30 seconds, yep. And that was really good defense.
He's got a foot out of the lane.
Yeah, well.
I don't know how that was 3 seconds because he had a foot, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I think if you got a foot out, it's not a 3-second call.
Yeah. And you don't see that called very much anymore.
Especially in that kind of a situation. It's usually if somebody's just camping.
Yep.
Loring deep on all three
tonight.
of them.
Yeah, too strong.
Oh, Morgan lost the handle, tips it back over there to Conkle. His shot no good. Eastern off and running. Oh, Powers, nice take there by Powers. Basket in the foul.
That could have been Conkle.
Powers puts the brakes on here. Watch this. Gets the foul, flips it up, and one. Eastern Hancock takes the lead with a chance to add one more. And they do. Already shooting way better than our JV shot from the free throw line. Yeah, I got a little body there.
Schilling, they're going to call this one tight tonight.
Morgan loses the handle. Gets it inside. Shot no good. That's to Sean Beatty, who's playing in just his second game of the season. Woo! Powers lighting it up. He's got 6. Coach Klein wants a timeout. Royals on a 9-0 run, and it's going to be a full timeout by Coach Klein. We'll be right back after these words from Paxton Farms.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Back here, Eastern Hancock with a 5-point lead. It'll be Golden Bear ball to come out of the timeout. Caden Powers with 6 of our first 10 points. So Schilling just kind of not really doing a whole lot, just forcing Morgan to think for the entire 80-some feet of the court. Conkle way off. Rubel with the rebound. Oh, Loring. eyes were down. He had Powers running to the basket. Loring will take it in, though.
Well, we talked about pace during the JV game. I like this pace from our team right now.
Yep, 7-point lead.
Deflection from Loring. Carter Wheatley checking in for the Golden Bears.
Royals yet to sub. Foster. I don't know how he got turned around enough to get that thing up and in. And to do all that without traveling is what's really impressive.
Yep.
Wheatley slides underneath Loring. If you watch this, Wheatley's trying to take a charge, but comes in just a little late and ends up sliding under Loring and catching him on the leg.
The whole time. The thing that stood out to me so far offensively for us is how aggressive to the basket we have been. We are going.
Well, and you see the foul differential, 4-1.
Absolutely.
Is a result of that going that you're talking about. You get that aggression. Usually the team that attacks is going to draw more fouls there.
Right.
Loring hits them both this time. Foster finds Ullum. Ullum will bring it across. Monroe Central shoots about as many threes as we do on the season, so they've only shot 1 or 2 here tonight, as that one's no good. Powers with his 4th rebound of the quarter. Oh, that one's tipped around. Manship gonna get it. Step back three. Eli Manship off the deflection gives the Eastern Hancock a double-digit lead.
And I always figure any points we get from Eli is like icing on the cake, because he's a dirty work guy. Doesn't always shoot a bunch, and he's sitting at 6 points right now.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. With Eli, I mean, he averages 5 points a game, but if you get nothing out of him offensively, that's fine. If you get something out of him, that's just extra. Like right now, we can use every point we can get here early on. So Foster at the line to shoot 2. 78% free throw shooter. Too strong on that one. He gets to the line a lot. 76 attempts on the season.
I feel like that would be something that's in common for leading scorers.
Yeah. Although Loring for us is our leading scorer, he's only been there 33, so we're talking more than double of what Landon's been there.
Nice.
Get it through. Manship from Schilling. Morgan finds Wheatley. Wheatley drives. Too strong. Powers another rebound. Up ahead to Eli.
Was that a heat check dribble through his legs?
Yes. Morgan passes it to Wheatley. Wheatley misses the shot. Rubel for the rebound.
And I think Rubel deflected that too.
But then a steal. Beatty with the basket and the foul. I missed the steal. I looked down to write something. Oh, Ullum picked it away as Rubel went to Loring.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, right now we got 8 points from Eli Manship, unexpected. 5 rebounds from Caden Powers, unexpected.
Yeah. Beatty hits that. That foul was on Powers, so Beatty at the line. Sinks that one.
Soft touch for a big fella.
Like I said, he's only played in 1 game so far, according to Max Preps. He scored 14 against Shenandoah. So He's had an impact when he's been in.
Yep. Rutherford comes in for Powers.
Manship came in for Manship, so Luke comes in for Eli. And we're just getting them on those screen across there. What do we got?
Oh, there's another 3-second. Twice in one game. Schilling doesn't care which manship he's throwing to. He just knows it's a manship right now.
And that one, Luke was, his foot was halfway in, halfway out. I don't.
At least they're being consistent, right? That's
like the crews we've seen this year are either really heavy-handed with 3-second calls or not calling it at all.
Another block for Rubel, and then a steal.
Bechtel's yelling for one shot, and we're in attack mode. I love the attack mode, though.
Yeah, that's hard. Oh!
Rutherford for 3.
What a quarter. And what a response to last week.
Yep. After getting blown out by Greenfield, Eastern comes out firing on all cylinders. 22-point first quarter as they take an 11-point lead. We're going to step aside, hear from our friends at Dave's Car Wash.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
I'm impressed with our crowd tonight.
Yeah, this crowd's almost equal to what we saw last Saturday against Greenfield.
And a really good student section tonight as well.
We can see him. It was camo night last time, and I couldn't find him.
That joke never gets old.
No, it doesn't. Zach Stevens came in for Schilling. No substitutions for the Golden Bears. Looks like both teams may be going with 3 subs, 3 guys off the bench. We're going to work it. Rubel's going to work on Beatty here.
Beatty might be one of the few kids strong enough to keep Rubel from backing him down.
Loring buries a 3. Finally got one to fall.
Is that from Schilling or from Manship?
That I'm not sure. I missed the assist.
Kind of that handoff pass. Give it to Luke Manship. I think it was him.
Foster trying to go over Manship and does. Foster's got 8.
Yeah, you can see it from him. He is definitely looks like a scorer.
Rutherford again, 3 in the corner, hits another one. Olam's going to try one, and Olam's going to answer.
That was a little too much.
Beatty running the rim, and he's going to get fouled by Stevens. Zach doesn't like it, but at least you prevented the easy layup there.
Yeah, and Zach got, I think, just.
Actually, they called it on Luke.
Did they? Just kind of undercutting that layup.
It's like
Loring was feeling it that last possession and got just a little too fancy.
Beatty no good.
Griffin Gannon checks in. If you're out there in YouTube or Facebook or IHSAA TV land, you want to comment to us, I guess you have to be on Facebook and YouTube, I guess, to comment, but we'd love to hear from you.
Foster gets the offensive rebound, and Morgan drills the three. Yeah, nobody's talking to us. We got a
quiet night. Klein's out there playing a little defense.
Yeah. Luke, what happened there?
Yeah, that was some good defense from Foster recovering after Luke went by him. I think he got a piece of it a little bit.
Again, just such long arms there.
Yep.
Luke thought he got knocked out of bounds, but I think it was one of those everybody just playing physical. Refs have been consistent so far. I can't complain about anything there. Foster, the nifty spin move, no. Loring,
got bailed out.
Yes, he did, because he was about to lose that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Bechtel to say, calm down a little bit.
That's 2 on Justice Olem.
Rutherford with the long 2, no good.
Too close. Stevens pokes that one out.
Stay with the Royals.
I thought Zach poked that one out.
Yeah.
I think Zach probably did, but the official was out of position there. Or not Zach, sorry, Rubel. Catch and shoot. Manship buries the 3. Luke Manship.
All right, who was the pass? I was looking at the replay still and then looked away.
And right now, Eastern on fire. 5 threes already, and we're not even to the halfway point of the second quarter. Gonna get Beatty for the moving screen.
Hello, Mason Hester.
We said this game has huge conference implications because these two teams, along with Wapahani, all undefeated in conference play. And Wapahani, the defending conference champs, the team, what do you say? You're still the champs until somebody knocks you off, but both these teams want to be in a position to do it, and there we go. Oh, I don't know about that.
Travel.
Let's see it.
I
thought he dribbled the ball.
Yeah,
but
it looked really awkward, and I think that's what got the call.
Yeah, I thought he was dribbling as he was falling down, but the official thought differently. Morgan gets open for 3, too strong. Luke will grab that one and not travel with it. Stevens drives, scoop shot, Zach Stevens.
That was from the block. Zach way out there when he went into the scoop.
Luke Morgan with the foul.
Tell you what, it feels like the pace and the effort and adrenaline from one team is rubbing off on the other and vice versa, back and forth.
Zach sinks that one.
This is an entertaining game.
Not only are the Royals knocking down threes, they're 6 of 7 on their freebies. Foster
with like 3 pirouettes before he decides to shoot.
Luke Manship. Got Rubel in there if you want him. Rubel working over Beatty, blocked by Beatty.
Now, it's not a bad idea from Caden. I think got moved a little bit farther from the basket than he thought.
I don't think he lost track of where he was on the court, and that's what caused it.
Oh, nice pass.
Foster to Olem.
Yeah, that's a pretty play.
Justice Olem with his second 3 of the quarter.
Golden Bears hanging around.
Yep, back to 10. Olam nearly picked up his third there.
Yeah, he gave Schilling a hug.
Foster tips it away.
Oh.
Foster gets fouled by Stevens. Both of them kind of went down awkwardly.
Yeah, that was a real weird foul, too. Like,
yes, it
Zach was trying to run past him.
Almost like Zach was just trying to distract him.
Yep.
Foster's got 10 again. This will be his 79th and 80th free throws of the season. Friendly rim on that one. Surprised it didn't hit the stupid wire.
I know, kidding. Eli Manship, Powers, and Loring check back in for the Royals.
Rubel snags that one. He's got 5 boards to go. Well, he doesn't have any points. It feels like Rubel's done more on the offensive end there, but with Beatty out, maybe we can go back to him on, see what we can do. Loring for 3 again, off the mark. Foster and Manship.
Oh, Manship.
Manship's just fighting for it, but I think, he just got out of position. Nabbit, Manship.
I'm curious, though, if he got at the ball. It didn't look like it necessarily was a foul from up here.
LaDainian Isom checks in for the Golden Bears. First time we've seen him this evening. Olam picks up his dribble, finds Isom. Morgan, tough shot.
Yeah, that was very awkward when he went up into the shooting motion. I thought it was going to be too flat to go in. Soft touch.
Powers 15, no. Manship with the rebound. Schilling lost the handle on it. Swing it around. Olam for 3, no. Rubel's going to hunt down that rebound. Schilling corner 3, buries it. Powers grabs the assist on that one. Again, I don't know what our percentage is. We'll see at halftime, but we've got to be well over 50%.
Yeah, it's pretty high. We did this last Friday, too, and shot the lights out.
We actually shot the lights out on Saturday. We just turned it over a bunch. And they got some dunks.
Yeah, that was impressive. Morgan
answers. That's their 4th 3 of the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, what more could you want from high school sports on a Friday night? Got to travel, got away with it, but couldn't quite get that shot off like you wanted. Foster comes down with a rebound. There's the spin. Good job, Eli.
Carter Duncan cut off by Rubel. Foster gets knocked down. He ran into Rubel.
Yes, the immovable wall.
And a 3-second call again. Is it because Foster was on the ground?
Yeah, he just didn't get up fast enough.
Took too long to get up.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody get knocked down, take a long time to get up, and get called for 3 seconds before. That is. Coach Klein is asking for an explanation about that.
Well, we counted to 3, and then I blew my whistle.
I guess technically you could get knocked down and just lay there and then pop up. I guess that could be a tactic, to try to some gamesmanship there.
Loring tries the acrobatic floater, doesn't go, and here comes Foster again. Oh, and that was good.
Let's check it on the replay. We can double check and make sure he got it off. Yep, definitely out of his hand. Clock at 0.2 seconds. And that was a huge three because that cuts the lead down to 4.
Yep.
Here at the quarter break is Easton Foster with the impressive move there. So Eastern Hancock leads Monroe Central 37-33 here at halftime. This has been a fun game. Both teams just shooting ridiculous from 3. 6 made threes from Monroe Central and 7 from Eastern Hancock.
I've missed something somewhere along the 2 threes for Olin, my bad.
So we're going to step aside with our halftime break, and we'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
So high-speed connectivity through the internet is one of those things that's like having air to breathe. Today, healthcare has become virtual. People will be able to access their healthcare provider via the internet. We do a lot of virtual monitoring. So we will have patients that have remote monitoring gear that are placed in their home and on themselves, and that has to be uploaded through the internet. Virtual connections. We can't do that without a partner like 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
Hancock Regional Hospital and 9-Star Connect have had a relationship for decades. We share a joint mission to support the development of this county. We want this to be the best place in America to live. We, as a healthcare provider, need telecom support, we need utility support, and so in our various locations, we access the services of 9-Star Connect. We would not have been able to do that without that partnership with 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
It's a harsh fact of life, but failure is inevitable.
You can work harder than you ever thought possible and still lose.
Sometimes someone else is simply better than you.
While life teaches us that we will sometimes lose, education-based athletics teach us how to deal with those losses in a mentally healthy way. I'm Bella Miller-Krieger from University High School.
And I'm Charlie Hosnow from Forest Park High School. With our coaches and teammates supporting us, student athletes learn how to move past the letdown and focus on the next point, the next play, and the next game.
We learn that negative energy is wasted energy, and that no matter how many times we fall short, as long as we are learning and never give up, we'll ultimately win.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and the resiliency they build by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is overcoming adversity. This is developing mental toughness. This is your IHSAA.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, talking about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner Neidig unavailable for us this week, so Assistant Commissioner Brian Lewis joins us. Tell you what, it's a pretty big weekend now for the IHSAA. We are into girls wrestling. It is fantastic. It has gone well. First time we've done this. I would think that the enthusiasm and the excitement is unparalleled, quite frankly.
Robert Falcons has done a phenomenal job of getting this off the ground, and we're excited for the inaugural girls wrestling state finals held at the fairgrounds tomorrow. And I believe we start wrestling at 10 o'clock in the morning and run through the day with the finals starting about 7 p.m. tomorrow night. But we're really, really excited to celebrate these young ladies and the culmination of the first season and crown us some state champions.
It's an interesting thing to look at how we talk about process all the time in our world of athletics, and this is part of the process. This is a process of a groundswell of support from the student athletes and administrators, and I think it's a lesson for fans to understand this doesn't happen overnight, and there is, in fact, a very detailed and thorough process to bring something like this to fruition.
Absolutely. And, with all our sports, these are things that are planned out far in advance. And girls wrestling is one of those things that's been coming down the pipeline for 3, 4, 5 years, and compliments to the Coaches Association for doing such a phenomenal job hosting a state tournament in the last few years in girls wrestling and working with the association and getting us to the point that, they came through the emerging sport process, and this year being the first year that they're an IHSA recognized sport. And we're really excited about crowning our first state champions in girls wrestling tomorrow evening.
How many young ladies are involved in competition throughout the state?
That's a great question because that's a moving target, but I know we're well over, 1,400 girls wrestlers across the state when this season started. And, we're going to culminate with some state champions tomorrow night, but that doesn't even begin to touch all the student athletes that, have had an opportunity to participate in an IHSA sport that they've not had that opportunity before now. And again, that's a tribute to our schools, our administrators, our coaches associations, and, the leadership under Robert Falcons.
Back when I was in high school, back in the 60s, this is before the IHSA state finals for girls had started. And so you can imagine sports offerings were very few, not only for girls, but also for boys. We didn't have nearly as many championships then as we do now. And the emergence of sports, the numbers of sports, the new ones, it's just been incredibly fun as a sports fan to watch and see the rise of opportunities for boys and girls around the state.
Absolutely. Over the years, you're always seeing, one sport come on here and there, and we're fortunate that we're going to celebrate 2 new sports in the 24-25 school year with girls wrestling state championships and then the first ever boys volleyball state championships in the spring. And so, we've been fortunate to massage that emerging sport process and get more student athletes involved and work together with our coaches associations to continue to offer more opportunities for student athletes across the state to be able to participate. And, again, we can't do these things without complimenting our schools and the athletic administrators and the coaches, principals, superintendents that have helped make this possible, because every one of these opportunities that is put out there for student athletes, it takes people to put those events on. It takes people to organize those and make those opportunities available. And so we commend all the people that continue to go above and beyond for student athletes across the state.
Brian Lewis, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA. We're talking about Girls Wrestling Championship this weekend at the Fairgrounds Coliseum. Brian, thank you for your time. Have a great weekend, and congratulations to you and everyone at the IHSAA.
I appreciate, Coach, having us on and everything that you do for student athletes across the state.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Innovative mindset that Nine Star Connect brings to the program, brings to the relationship with us, is really crucial. We were one of the first hospitals in the state of Indiana to have high-speed connections. Because of that, we could connect our outlying clinics into our main hospital's online medical record literally 2 decades before most of the hospitals in the state that were not in the large cities. We were advanced in that area because of the relationship with Nine Star Connect.
Nine Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
It's not easy being a high
All right, folks, we're back here getting ready to start half number 2. Eastern Hancock leading at Monroe Central 37-33. And that was a barn burner of a first half as far as shooting. Monroe Central 53% from three-point land, Eastern 58%.
On top of that, it was end-to-end. Good plays on both ends, both teams. Very exciting. And the Bears close the lead down to 4.
Yep.
So we've kind of got to regroup and tighten up the D a little bit. I like our offense, although we did get a little sloppy there in the second quarter. But so the Bears will start with it. That's Morgan with the ball. And Foster, who has done a lot of damage, forced into a wild shot.
I thought we had manship streak, and I didn't see Conkle. I was like, we had him going, but no, we didn't.
Schilling gets to the hoop, but can't convert.
Morgan has it poked away from behind.
Yeah, nice job, Loring. Gonna call tip. No. Oh. Listen to Luke. He's a Lilly scholar. He would not lie about it.
I don't know. What do you think, Scott, on the replay?
I think there was probably a little bit of a tip, but that's one of those that, yeah.
Too bad we can't zoom in and, you know, the NBC, like you can zoom in and see if his finger moves.
If you're not watching with that kind of tip, if you're not watching right when the ball redirects, you got no chance of seeing it. Yeah, Loring got. Oh, they called it on Foster. Good. I thought Loring got tripped.
Yeah. Foster picks up his second. He and Ullum are the only guys on either team with 2.
Yeah, we did a good job of spreading our fouls out.
We had Rubel, but our spacing was poor and we couldn't get it into him. Loring takes it all the way in for 2 more. Puts him in double figures with 10. Morgan, wow, gets the friendly roll. So both point guards now with 10. Schilling 3. Too strong. Nice tap there by Powers. Foster loses it out of bounds. Good job by Powers of keeping it alive. Good job by Schilling and not letting Foster pick that up and run with it. Into Rubel in the high post. Out to Powers for 3.
There
Perfect. Well, we're not cooling off right now.
Nope.
I think whoever cools off first is going to be the one that loses this game. It's going to be just who can maintain the heat. Foster finds Ullum for 3.
And he keeps it going.
Yes, he does. His third 3. Rubel doing his best Foster impression. Thought he got contact there. We talked about it. The big guy almost never gets the benefit of the doubt there.
Well,
Powers knocks that one out. Good effort.
Yeah, it came down on the line. Yeah, the only thing with Caden on that one, it just didn't get the ball didn't come out of his hand high enough.
Yep.
It's a good move.
Tayshawn Beatty's going to come in and replace Carter Duncan.
Beatty did a nice job for them in the first half.
Oh, Manship would have seen it. Manship would have had a pick 6 there. Conkle out to Morgan. Olam drives. Rubel with the near steal. There we go. Powers. Oh, my goodness gracious. Powers was set up for a year and a half there.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
Yes, it is.
Sounded like the student body was chanting mellow yellow, but I don't know if that's what it was or not.
Morgan at the line. He's a 72% free throw shooter.
Now he's really come alive in the second quarter and has kept it going. Isom checks in again.
Conkle will take a seat. Morgan sinks them both.
He's sitting on 12 points.
The season average is 13, so he's right there. They've chopped the lead all the way down to 2, 42-40 here. Let's get another Powers 3.
They got him right there.
Couldn't catch it clean.
Nope.
Loring lost it to Morgan. That was a really nice hesitation by Morgan.
Schilling picks up the foul.
That kid does not play like a freshman.
No. And it was kind of like he was feeling the game out in the first quarter and has really made an impact. We got a timeout, and Bechtel wants to correct some things.
So let's go ahead and hear from 9-Star, and we'll be right back after this 30-second timeout.
Our service area is actually East Central Indiana. They come to us because we have this unique ability to access specialty care. Our partnerships with St. Vincent Health and Heart Hospital. We have Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, the Mayo Clinic Care Network. We access their resources via the broadband network that we have through 9-Star Connect. It's really all about connectivity. We don't have connectivity except for 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
So this is, it sounds weird, this is only 8th meeting between these two schools.
Yeah.
So we did not start playing until we joined the Mid-Eastern Conference. So it feels like, sometimes I think back and like, we've been in the conference not very long, but I feel like we've had some absolute just knockdown, drag-out games with these guys.
Well, and for the boys, it's the same guys on the football team, basketball team, and track, and we've run through those. You and I at least gone through all those for a number of years. And just like we were talking about with the Olams, there's certain names you just hear over and over again.
But yeah, it just feels like every time we play these guys in every sport, it's going to be a battle.
Yep.
Loring gets the lane.
Too hard. Dang it. That was a nice move, Landon.
He was just slow, and just exploded through there. Olam gets the switch. Morgan uses the Beatty moving screen. Can't get it to fall. Rubel with the rebound. Eli Manship off and running. Floater. Tipped around. And Beatty grabs it. Again, I like Manship pushing the pace.
Yeah. It feels like there's been a lot of balls like that tonight that just kind of bounce around, even in the JV games. Wild tips. That Olam again.
Olam again, his fourth three-pointer. He gives the Monroe Central Golden Bears their first lead since early in the first quarter. They led 5-1. Powers, yep, he got him with the hand there. That's going to go on, should be Morgan. It is. His second.
You know, Loring gets that double screen and they pulled up short. I'd like to see him keep coming around, at least create some distance with those guys. You may catch one of them diving to the basket or popping out to the three-point line.
screen, gets to Rubel. That was a really long inbound play. It felt long. Loring gets the basket and the foul. Olam doesn't like it. He thought it was on the floor, I think.
That's his third.
So Loring with a chance to tie it up here. And he does. He's got 13. Tie game, 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Olam to Morgan. Oh, Morgan almost had a wide open three there and didn't realize it. Splits them. Floater's no good. Rubel with the rebound.
I've got him with 9 rebounds right now.
I do too. Manship corner three. Got it.
Yeah.
Eli Manship with his 12th point of the game. Eastern back on top by 3 with 2:15 to go. They just completely lost Manship there.
Yep. Made a good job.
Get it into Isom. Beatty not even thinking about shooting from deep.
They're going to call travel.
Yep, there we go. He came down on, he didn't like it, but he came down on 2 different feet.
Yep.
He didn't jump stop there. Coach Klein doesn't like it.
Yeah, I think if he watches that back, that you could kind of tell that was coming.
Schilling three. Oh. Powers offensive rebound, scoop shot. 5-point Royal lead. They went from down 3 to up 5. 8-0 run here for Eastern Hancock.
Well, Foster's got to be careful. He's starting to forearm shiver Schilling. He's going to get called.
Foster to Morgan, 3, no. Beatty with the offensive rebound, and they're going to get Schilling with the foul, yeah.
It's all right, Luke.
So Schilling picks up his 3rd.
Luke Manship's coming in for Schilling. Luke for Luke exchange.
Carter Duncan comes in. I don't know who he came in for because they called a timeout.
Yep.
So we'll use this time. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after these words.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the
All right, Golden Bear ball. Can't find anybody. Manship with the steal and the layup. Seven-point lead. Royals on a 10-0 run now. Monroe Central has got to get a bucket here going into the quarter, or they're going to be in trouble.
Oh, they're going to call Eli, I think, but I thought he was on the ball.
Yep, Eli Manship picks up his 2nd. Foster has not scored this quarter. We'll have 2 free throws to try to change that. Gets the first.
Rutherford checks in. He's getting Eli Manship.
Hits them both. He's got 16.
We're over 100 viewers. If you you got friends or family that aren't watching, tell them we got a heck of a contest. Blocked.
Isom with the rebound. Foster he gets up there. It's like his hand was over the top of the square on the backboard there.
Yep, it's Jay Billis's favorite term, the wingspan. Is that Morgan with that one?
Yep, Morgan gets to the rim. So that's where with Schilling and Manship off the floor, we had Schilling on him, and we would normally put Manship on him too, but both of them off the floor, right? Eli Manship. Yep. Those are our top two defenders.
Wow, Loring. High off the glass from Loring. That was a good isolation at the end of the quarter.
Yes, it was. So 5-point Eastern Hancock lead. We're going to hear from 9-Star, and we'll be right back with our Dave's Express trivia question.
Innovative mindset that 9-Star Connect brings to the program, brings to the relationship with us, is really crucial. We were one of the first hospitals in the state of Indiana to have high-speed connections. Because of that, we could connect our outlying clinics into our main hospital's online medical record literally 2 decades before most of the hospitals in the state that were not in the large cities. We were advanced in that area because of the relationship with 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, you ready for our Dave's Express trivia question?
Yeah, let's do it.
So next Tuesday is girls' senior night. They will host the Randolph Southern Rebels. And Eastern Hancock legend Dave Poff will be on the broadcast. It's going to be Adam Barton, our principal, Corey Rainbolt, our volleyball coach, and Mr. Dave Poff. Our trivia question: what year did Dave take over as head coach of the girls basketball team? You can also tell me how many wins he had in his career.
And how many times he ran up the score on other teams. I think one of my favorite things you found when you were doing your archival stuff was like an article about him beating a team by like 50 and saying they should have played defense or something.
No, it wasn't that. He was trying to prep for the sectional.
Yeah, all right.
So when did Mr. Poff start coaching? And bonus points if you can tell us how many wins he had in his girls basketball coaching career.
I know there were a number of his former players that were back when we did the retirement tribute to him.
Powers deep three.
Woo!
Perfect.
Powers having a heck of a game.
I didn't think that our three-point shooting was going to be sustainable, but good golly, we are doing it right now. Rutherford with the deflection.
That was a really good defense, the way you draw it up. Rutherford.
8-point lead. Powers over Beatty. I think Beatty got a piece of that one.
Nearly a travel from Morgan.
No good on that one.
Yep, and kind of forcing Foster into some wild shots. That was a Luke Manship on D that time.
Got the switch, Beatty on Powers. Luke Manship with the basket, 10-point Eastern Hancock lead. As they've blown this one open quickly, gone from a 3-point deficit late in the third to a double-figure lead.
You like how he responded to that challenge.
Morgan back out to Olam. 3 from Olam.
Wow.
He's on fire. His 5th 3 of the night. Coach Klein wants a timeout. We got some good guesses here. I got 1984, 1980-ish. Sherry Dowd says 167 wins for Dave's career.
She may know. She was probably counting so she could pass him.
Although I found this in my research. I've been going back through and looking, trying to do some of the girls' basketball history. kind of like I've done with football.
Yeah.
And I found a couple games that were nowhere in any records that we had that I found the newspaper article of the game being played. So I don't know. I've got to double check, make sure my numbers are correct because the numbers I had, I found at least 2 games that there was no record of, nothing that have shown up. But, I'm like, because I think especially with the early days of girls basketball, when it first became an IHSA sport, the newspapers did a poor job of covering those. So trying to find the stats has been a somewhat Herculean task.
Yeah, I'm sure. Too bad there was no Charlottesville Observer or something at that point.
Well, the best newspaper for finding the stuff is actually the Knightstown Banner.
Okay.
(59-52) Eastern Hancock ball, under 6 to play. Again, huge Mid-Eastern Conference matchup. The winner moves to 4-0. Rutherford step back, short. Beatty grabs it.
I want to say we're playing smothering defense until I look at the score, but it sure feels like we are all over the place and challenging everything they do.
I mean, they're having to work for everything they're getting.
Yeah. Like that nearly went in. That was a ridiculous shot from Foster.
Yep. And then Rubel gets the rebound, his 10th. Foster picks up the foul, his 3rd.
Foster's almost got those Inspector Gadget arms.
And the difference right now is that all of their scoring has come from 3 guys.
Yep.
Morgan, Ullum, and Foster. The only points not from those 3 has been Beatty, whereas we've spread it out considerably. Powers again. Powers again.
That's his 4th. I've got Luke. Never mind. Too many Lukes. Recording stuff all over the place.
I do the same thing.
We've done a pretty good job on Morgan for the last quarter and a half, I think.
Ullum's heat check, no. Rubel with his 11th board.
No, but Foster's hustle almost got that away from Rubel, and Rubel was all by himself.
Powers heat check. Powers drills.
Rubel, when that went up, Rubel was standing on the volleyball line and turned around with his hand up while the ball was in the air. Is that Loring on the assist?
Yep.
I'm losing track of it.
Morgan tries to answer. Can't. Loring with the rebound.
I'm ready for Powers to pull up from the E. Oh, got hung on to it a little bit too much.
Ullum pokes it away, but can't get it to go anywhere.
Yeah, Powers and Loring discussing how they will handle that the next time they're in that situation.
Got Powers with 20 now.
So, Collins, you're coming up with multiple wins. Are you jumping on the website? Is that what happened? Oh, Caden wanted that. You could hear an audible noise from our student section when Powers did that reverse layup. That's going to be Luke Manship, maybe?
I don't know if it was Luke or Rubel. They could probably get either one of them.
Yeah. They're going to get it to Rubel. Rubel absolutely silent as far as points go, but if you have watched this game, you've seen him impacting the game all over the place.
Morgan short. Ullum with the rebound. And Monroe Central has gone cold.
Yep, you said it.
Luke Manship.
Boom! And the lead is ballooned to 18. We were down. And I can't do the math on the fly, but we
were
down
43-40. That one blocked. Rubel with the rebound, up ahead to Loring. Loring lays it in for two, 20-point lead. We're down 45-42, that's what it was. Foster way off the mark.
30-7 run. Nice move from Olam. He finally misses one.
Just
Powers
get it, I was
shoot
gonna say,
it from,
just get it to Powers.
Yeah,
please.
let him shoot from the student section.
No, we don't need layups. We need Powers threes.
Yeah.
That's all we need right now.
Yep.
Easton Foster is going to get fouled by Manship. They'll send Foster to the line. And again, Foster had 14 in the first half and then 2 in the second half,
Yep,
both
really
on free throws.
Really nice job on him defensively, and that's predominantly been Eli Manship and Luke Schilling. When those guys are out, it's Luke Manship there. But of course, they're getting some help from their teammates. But and Morgan has cooled off as well.
Yep. Yeah, that's their 4th point of the quarter. Powers has 11, Luke Manship 5, Loring 2 all this quarter.
Yep.
So
do like Foster, though. He is a nice player.
Loring to Rutherford.
Rutherford realized he wasn't Powers and didn't shoot it. Shoot it! Come on, Caden. Oh, Bechtel, come on.
Although from right there, Foster probably could have blocked it even though he was 8 feet away. That's what they put Foster on him now to try to prevent that. I want to get to our trivia answer, but we haven't had a timeout. Olam picks the pocket.
See, that's what you get for trying to kill the clock when Powers is on fire.
We'll do our trivia answer. We'll go ahead and do that. Answer, Dave Poff started coaching 1980-81 was his first season. I think John Collins got that.
Yep.
He won 156 games and 2 conference titles. 156 is the unofficial, because, again, I'm still trying to find some of those official records are still popping up. Steal there by Schilling.
By the way, we did a lot of damage without Schilling. I mean,
Yeah.
and Luke is a big-time player for us, and Coach Klein's emptying his bench.
Yep, Olam with the foul so that he can empty the bench.
Then we respond with Eli Manship
putting Eli in.
Rube will get a seat.
Sherry Dowd commented that in 1987 they beat him in the sectional final. She played for Mount Vernon. Sherry, you would have had to have been a kindergartner in 1987, so I think you're full of it right now.
You just became her favorite galleon.
Loring
except maybe Harper.
Fouled by Griffin Ganem.
And we don't have a huge bench we can put in, so it's like Stevens is going to check in. We got a couple JV split time guys.
Yeah, we added Lewis. So you got Lewis Jenkins and Drew Morris. So you're
That's
kind of
true.
3 JV guys down there. Powers going to take a seat. Powers felt like he single-handedly blew the game open in the second half.
I've got him unofficially with 22. Loring hits the second.
20-point lead. Ball went off the foot. They get an over and back call there.
Look, Lewis checks in, and Loring's going to get a break.
Loring's going to finish with 19 points. Royal's going to try to milk this one out. So back in early January when our game against Wapahani got canceled because of snow, that was right as Caden Powers was coming off his injury. He was injured for most of December. And I remember commenting to Coach Bechtel, I'm like, hey, now if you play that team down the road, you're going to get a fully healthy Caden Powers instead of a banged up Caden Powers. And because he was not happy. Obviously, you never get happy when you get the game canceled. I said that, and he goes, it's going to make a big difference. And I was like, yeah.
He plays like this.
That is the third game in a row that Caden's been our leading scorer. He had 18 against Union County, 12 against Greenfield, and now 22 for a season high here this evening.
He's got to be the player of the game, right? I'm looking, he's got 7 rebounds and 3 assists unofficially as well. Just a ridiculous game from Caden Powers tonight.
So Caden Powers, our Paxton Farms player of the game, no doubt. Phenomenal game tonight. Proud of that young man. We're going to listen to a commercial here, and we'll add up the stats, and we'll be right back after this commercial.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, so we're back here with the 9-Star Connect postgame show. Stats. I'll give you the official stats here. You give me the points, and I'll give you the rebounds and whatnot here.
All right. Going through the Royals, Powers led the way with 22, Loring with 19, Manship with 11, Eli Manship, sorry, I keep forgetting I have to do that, Luke Manship with 10, so good job by those boys. 6 for Caleb Rutherford, 3 for Stevens, and 3 for Luke Schilling. We did all that without Rubel even scoring.
Well, Rubel only took 2 shots.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Rubel only attempted 2 shots, did not score. Caden Powers, 3 assists, 8 rebounds. That is, I believe, a career high in rebounds for him. His previous high was 6 against Centerville. You got, who else? Rubel had 13 rebounds. So good, I mean, just all over the place. And here's the thing. So we talked about at halftime. At halftime, Eastern had hit 58% of their threes. They were 7 of 12. Monroe Central 54%, 6 of 11. We finished, we had 54% from beyond the arc in the second half. So we shot 56% for the game, 13 of 23 from distance. Monroe Central fell off considerably, 3 of 13 in the second half. When we talked about it, I mean, that was the difference.
Yep.
We were able to keep knocking down threes. The Golden Bears struggled to down the stretch. Eastern shot fantastic from the free throw line, 9 of 10, our best free throw shooting game. This was our best game overall.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Our best game of the season. I'm trying to think of how we've played, and I can't think of a game that's even been close. Both sides of the ball. Foster scored 18, but I mean, averages 24, so you kept him well under his average. So, the one that kind of went off, Justice Olam had a season high, 15 on 5 threes. He just had a good game tonight. But Eastern is now 7-4 on the season, 4-0 in Mid-Eastern Conference play, which is the thing that's kind of critically important there, because if we look at, not the sectional, conference standings now, Eastern and Wapahani sitting alone at the top, both undefeated. And we've got a big one coming up again tomorrow night.
Yep.
Back-to-back. We got Shenandoah up at Shenandoah tomorrow night. We saw Shenandoah and Monroe Central last week was a 1-point game. Monroe Central had the 1-point victory, so they're going to be a big one. But, again, Royals now in the driver's seat. They just got to take care of business on the way and then get to Wapahani right around Valentine's Day. Look at these two team sectionals. Eastern going to Crystal House for the sectional. And looking at that sectional, everybody in there can win it.
Yep.
There's not a bad team in there. Last year we thought, okay, some of the teams that weren't as good, Irvington Prep and Riverside. And Irvington Prep they came out and beat us in the sectional championship. They were a good team. Monroe Central, got them, Lincoln, Blue River, Randolph Southern, Union City, Seton Catholic, and Union Modoc over there. Last thing, girls sectional draw Sunday.
Yes, it is.
So girls sectional draw is Sunday. We'll find out who we play. We have to travel to Triton Central for the sectional, but we'll see who we play. Hope to get that favorable draw. In my opinion, the favorable draw is always the bye, so that we don't have to make as many trips on the road in midweek to try to go down there to live stream it.
Yep.
That's my selfish draw right there. Reminder, we will not be at Shenandoah tomorrow night. It is the 9-Star game of the week, so 9 Stars Broadcasting. Shenandoah typically does their own live stream on YouTube, so check out Shenandoah Athletics on YouTube or check out 9-Star now to watch the game tomorrow night. If we find the link, we'll send it out to you on Twitter and Facebook as soon as we get the links for it. So, again, Eastern Hancock, 74-54, the 20-point victory over the Monroe Central Golden Bears. Huge win for Eastern Hancock here tonight. Anything else, Coach Knight?
Nah, that's it. I was impressed with our kids. I liked how they played. After taking that loss against Greenfield, you sometimes wonder what that does to the psyche of a team, and I thought we responded really well. Coach Beckler had the boys ready to play, and you kind of see there was an extra pep in their step going against the Golden Bears tonight. I like that and hope they continue tomorrow night.
All right, thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you guys next time.